Hey guys, and welcome to this week's edition of Adagio TV. I am your host, Zach Louie, and I'm sitting outside because I'll tell you what, it feels great outside, and summer classes this year, Pretty Campus just started, and I thought, why not come outside and drink some tea? Now, for all of you that don't understand last week's episode, it was a spoof on Lost, on a scene called The Incident, so if you want to kind of see the whole wordplay there, you can go to YouTube, search The Incident Lost, and it's literally like the first thing that comes up. But that was last week. And this is this week. And this week we're reviewing up a tea by Geryd Vandenberg called Damn Dirty Hippie. Now Geryd has an interesting story about his friend, all this stuff. You can see that by visiting the link if you're on our adagio.com/blends page. And you can read the link and read the story on the tea there. But today I'm gonna taste it, and I'm a little bit scared because this tea is sounds weird, and not only does it sound weird, and the description's funny, and the label's got a tie-dye shirt, which he just explains in the description. It's consisted of Irish breakfast, lapsang souchong, the famous bacon tea that I like to label, and almond oolong. Now, just so you guys know, make it clear, that's 2 blacks and an oolong, which, you know, whatever, that sounds fine. Actually smells pretty good. All right, so this has a lot of layers. Irish breakfast sort of blends with the lapsang because it's sort of just, it's just there. They're dark, they're black. They kind of blend together because Irish breakfast, as we both know, kind of a creamy, darkish, black sort of tea. But lapsang souchong, etc., is a very, very smoky, kind of tastes like hickory bacon or something like that. Really just deep, rich, smoky flavor. It's a really sharp, very, very, very high caffeine. But I don't taste any sort of oolong-y aspects from the tea, if you guys can work with me there. But I do taste a very small hint of the almond, and I love almond as a flavor, like any kind of flavoring. I love almond in lattes, I love almonds in my mouth. I mean, almonds are delicious, and the almond flavoring tastes really different from an actual almond itself, as far as when it goes into like drinks and stuff. But whatever it is, we'll just call it the new almond or the synthetic almond, is actually, in my opinion, a really good taste. So I can like have like a hint of that. It kind of tastes like bacon, like really greasy bacon with some almond like coffee flavoring syrup on it, very light, and like kind of left out for like maybe half an hour so it's kind of crystallized, except I'm drinking it. Is that a bad flavor? Some people will say that's an amazing flavor. They would be like, oh, it tastes like, you know, I've got syrup, or I'm eating bacon with a waffle or something crazy like that, whatever, however you eat bacon. But no, it's cool because it's kind of sweet and crystallized-y tasting, and you know, like it's got a rich, deep flavor to it. The Irish breakfast, I guess, is part of the flavor consistency here. Like we're talking about it. So on the flavor color wheel, like Irish breakfast would be somewhere near lapsang, maybe, but not really because there's a smoky bacony aspect. But yeah, the almond is sharp. It's synthetic-y. It melts with the bacon. I'm really surprised because I thought this, to be honest, and you did too, Geryd. Don't even act like you didn't. Read your description. You thought this was going to be terrible, and you said you had some lapsang hanging around, so you're like, oh, I want to try this. This is actually pretty good. The tea itself looks kind of interesting because you've got the oolong-looking aspect going on inside of it. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's really cool looking. There's some stuff happening in it, and I'm very surprised by how good it tastes. Like I was really hoping, and I know this sounds bad, but I was hoping that I would sit down and just be able to like just destroy this review because it's got like a tie-dye edge. You know what I mean? Like it was funny, but no, this is actually pretty good. But before we close, I have to drop something on here because I know a lot of you have been reading my tweets and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go too much into it right now. But I'm doing this auditioning thing for Oprah and Mark Burnett, and we're all excited about it, Adagio and blah blah blah. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you want to check it out, you can head over to voteforzach.com, which is a really fun URL. I'm not sure how I snagged. Read the info there, click the links through. And if you have any questions, you can email me directly at zach@adagio.com. But us, Adagio Teas, are going to be at the World Tea Expo next week in Las Vegas. And we want to know if you're going to be there. Shoot me an email, shoot us tweets. If you want to know what's happening, what sort of crazy things we're getting up to, what sort of things we're filming, maybe we're jumping off of buildings, maybe we're throwing mattresses off the rooftop of Caesar's Palace. I don't know. Not sure, because, you know, Vegas windows, apartments, hotels don't open. So if you want to catch that, you can see our tweets, /ZachLouie, /Adagio Teas. I got some stuff I got to be doing. I'll see you guys in Vegas.